In this video, I'm going to show you how you can quickly and easily come up with endless content ideas to grow your coaching, consulting, or online course business. If you're like me, the hardest part about content creation is feeling like you have to be super creative and come up with these great ideas all the time. Here's 14 ideas to get content topics fast, ones that don't just get you views, but set you up as the expert in your field and get you clients. One quick disclaimer, you have to know your niche. You should know their thoughts, their pain points, and their desires in order to create great content that they actually resonate with. All right, so number one, use Facebook or LinkedIn groups that already have your audience. Go on the platform and search for groups within your niche. So for example, if you're a fitness coach for busy moms, you can search fitness and find groups that would have people in your niche. Vet the group first, then request to join. Once you're in the group, you can search for your specific keyword, like weight loss, and see what kind of questions people are asking, what topics they're discussing, or what common beliefs they hold that don't serve them. You can then create your own content around those topics. You can do the same thing on LinkedIn. Now, to keep this organized, I would recommend making a list with links of the good groups that you found to keep track of them, as it can be hard to find them again on Facebook. Then, when you have time set aside for content research, you can quickly come in and find what you need in about 20 to 30 minutes. Number two, you can use online forums like Reddit and QUORA to really get inside the minds of your ideal customer. On these types of forums, people tend to be much more vulnerable and honest with questions. So creating content around these types of topics is likely to connect on a much deeper level with your audience. So for example, if I coach athletes, I can find groups that revolve around them on Reddit or QUORA and follow a similar process as we did in tip number one, using the questions and posts there as ideas for content. Number three, type in top 10 books, blogs, podcasts for your niche topic. So for example, I can say top 10 podcasts for college athletes. Once I find some that look like a good fit, I can then go and look at their most recent episode titles. From there, I can get some great ideas for content topics. Now, I'm not copying any of their content. I would simply give my own thoughts, opinions, or my spin on the topic at hand. Repeat this process with books, blogs, or any other kind of content your audience likes to consume. All right, so really quick, if you're getting anything from this video so far, be sure to give it a like and hit that subscribe button down below for more tips and tricks on how to grow your online business. Number four, I can find courses within my niche on sites like Udemy, and similar to number three, I can look at the modules under relevant courses for great topic ideas. So for example, if I help athletes get recruited, I can type in college athlete recruiting, click into the course, and see modules and a description. Even under the what you'll learn section, I can get a bunch of great ideas. Then I can scroll down into the modules for even more topics. Number five, I can follow what my competitors do and see what they're posting. So if I stick with the example above, this course creator might be a competitor of mine, Sign Now Sports. I can search for their website and I see that they have a podcast and a blog. I can skim over their topics there for ideas. Once again, not copying anything, as I probably won't even read or listen to the actual post, but I'll just use it as topic ideas for discussion points. I can also go to their frequently asked questions and see if I can get any ideas there. I'd also take a look at their social media and see what kind of posts get the most engagement for them. Number six, I can follow the same process on YouTube. I'll want to filter by top views, and I can even click into some of these top videos and note the comments that people are making on them or the question that they're asking. Number seven, teach pieces of your framework. If you're a coach, consultant, or course creator, you have a method that you take people through when they come on board to work with you. Most likely, that method is comprised of multiple pieces or steps, right? Or if it's your course, modules. Now, if you broke down each piece, step, or module, there's probably multiple frameworks within those. And you can teach your entire method in a high-level overview in a 10-minute YouTube video, or you could go really in-depth on one module or step. From that alone, you probably have enough content for the next 2 months. Don't be afraid to give away stuff for free either. Most people won't take action on it anyways, and they'll want more help or to pay you for more support. This drives the law of reciprocity, the natural human urge to want to give back in return when we feel we've been giving something of value. Now, you can also teach the strategy or the what, but not the actual tactical steps or the how. You can reserve that for your paid content. Number eight, think about the questions you get all the time from your ideal customer. What questions do they have before they work with you? What do they struggle with before, during, and after working with you? What frustrations do they deal with before they come to you? Think about all the pain points, what we call the symptoms that they have before seeking help from you. Number nine, what limiting beliefs do your perfect clients have? In other words, what things do they believe that you have to overcome before they work with you or before they can get results? So if we go back to the example of helping college athletes get recruited, maybe they believe that if they don't play for a top school, they don't have a chance at getting recruited. But you have to have a method to get them in front of the right people, regardless of where they play. So you could create a piece of content to break that belief on why they don't actually have to play at a top or highly recruited school in order to play for their dream college. Now, this can also come from common objections you hear on sales calls or why people decide not to work with you. So for example, maybe they feel you're too expensive. So you can create content on how they actually lose out on money by not working with a coach. Number 10, answer the public. If I go to this site, I can plug in my keyword and get back all of the phrases that people are searching for about that topic. This shows me actual search volume from Google, so the darker the green, the more that phrase is searched. I can choose to see these in the data view or table view and jot down tons of ideas from there. Number 11, if you're a coach, consultant, or anyone selling their expertise, people buy into you first. It's not your course or your program, but they buy into you and your ability to get them the results they want. So it's important to show a glimpse of who you are as well. And the easiest way to do this without having to fabricate stories or write long posts or take pictures of your food is to pick 5 buckets or pillars in your life that matter most to you. So it could be anything you care about or that goes along with your business. For example, it could be family, faith, food, travel, and sports, or working out, mindset, client results, family, etc. So some of these are directly related to your business and niche, and a couple are more of your outside life. Now, as you go through your normal day and you take pictures on your phone or you jot down notes or ideas, create an album for each bucket that you chose and save those notes or photos to their respective buckets. Then in between your value posts for your niche, you can pick a post from one of these buckets and share posts. You'll just cycle through each bucket as you post each time. Now, this works really well on a platform like Instagram, where people expect it to be a little more personal and behind the scenes. People will start to follow you because of some common ground or value, and then as they follow you, they can begin to see what you do and how it can help them. Number 12, leverage other people. You can do an interview with an expert in your field, or even just a quick selfie video where you ask for their biggest piece of advice. You can do a podcast style interview where you jump on a Zoom call and ask them questions and repurpose that video later for YouTube. Then you could use the audio for a podcast. This allows you to network and also leverage other people's expertise as well as gain exposure to their audience. Number 13, take your testimonials a step further and interview your successful clients. Ask them about their journey, where they were before they were working with you, what they struggled with, what life was like, and what it was like working with you and where they are now. Their story will resonate with others in the same position and can get those people that were on the fence to now jump in and work with you. Number 14, to wrap this up, you can capitalize on current trends or popular names in your industry by doing a review, your first impression of it, or a how-to. Just make sure that the trend fits what you actually do and it's not a stretch. So for example, if you work with athletes, NIL is a big buzzword and you can talk about that. Or if you're in finance, you might be discussing pros and cons of NFTs or how to diversify with NFTs. You can also take popular books, movies, or something similar and give your take on them, or say something like the top 3 things I learned from, insert name of book or popular industry expert here. So there you have 14 ideas to help you find endless content topics for your next video, social media post, or blog post. If you want to dive deeper into how to create it, including what to say to convert people to paying clients, how to optimize your headlines and video titles so that people can actually find you and you can get free traffic coming in, and so much more, check out my free mini course at get.upperhandcreative.com/3steps course. Let me know down below your favorite way to come up with content ideas.